Hi, this is Andy, and I wanted to make a quick video about the success of the self-journal class we just had last Saturday. First of all, I want to thank those of you who attended. I'm really glad that you took the time to put effort and attention into yourself and to what your result goals are over the next 90 days. I know that it's going to work for you when you put the appropriate time into it. You're going to get out of the product and out of the tool what you should expect. So a couple things I wanted to tell those of you who were unable to come to the class, but you're still kicking around the ideas of having a self-journal, or maybe you're thinking about a different type of journal or planning method. One of the things that really works with the self-journal is taking your time. Now, if that's something you're struggling with and you're going, I don't even have enough time to take enough time, that's the problem. That's already the problem. This is a process where the time is required for you to stop long enough, pause and reflect, have gratefulness and gratitude towards things that are about your day when you wake up, when you end the day, reflect on lessons that you learn, and also have a little bit of self-brag time in the wins column and identify which things are you winning in life at. So in this class we had on Saturday, we not only discussed the idea of the self-journal, being productive and not busy, having habit tracking, as well as being mindful of what your time is being spent on. We actually took several hours and structured the entire 90-day plan. Now, that is sometimes the piece that's missing in most goal planning or in most planning sessions in general, is we fail to stop long enough to read the instructions, and then we just go right to action and don't do any of the methodical planning. And one of the analogies we used in class on Saturday was a Lego set. If you had a Lego set with 1,000 pieces, you could try to build whatever the picture on the front of the box is without the instructions, but the problem is it's going to kind of look weird, or it's going to look if you're lucky, it'll look like what the picture on the front of the box looks like. But the truth is, when we grew up as kids playing Legos, we did it one step at a time. Even as an adult with kids, when I'm playing Legos with my kids and they have a specific instruction book that comes with the set, they're following that one step at a time. And that's what I like about this self-journal, and that's what I like about the class that we did on Saturday, is we took one step at a time. And the reason that we did that is twofold, really. Number one is it's commonly the step that's missed in planning, is stopping long enough to take the time to put in each step, each milestone, and march out what the next 90 days might look like. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, that sounds totally overwhelming, or my life is too fluid. I'm not talking about planning out every single second of your life. There's things that come up that are unexpected. There are interruptions. I get that. I have them too. I have a lot of them. It's that the things we're determining as the most important that we need to grow in or change our habits or behavior in over the next 90 days, those are the things we want to put daily focus on and identify how much of our time over the course of a week or a year, a week or a month, are we going to do that thing? And then what pieces do I need to do on Monday? What step can I take on Tuesday? And then what step can I take on Wednesday? And those steps don't take the entire day. It's just part of your day, and you get to pick when that is. The other reason that we took so much time to put into the preparation of using the self-journal on Saturday is because when you put the time in, you want the result out. You could very easily just buy this self-journal on your own online, and you can purchase it, get it in the mail, and do nothing with it. I had a funny conversation the week prior to the class with a friend of mine who says, yeah, I have like 6 of those, and they're all unopened, and they're in my drawer. So that's why, that is why we took time on Saturday to actually write out all of the dates of the next 90 days. We took time to list out all of the milestone goals and then tasks and actions that need to be taken in order to reach those milestones. We took time to write out what our commitment to ourselves is going to be upon the accomplishment and finishing the self-journal in 90 days. And we took the time to actually start layering this stuff into the next 90 days. What I found is that as you and I put more time into tools like this, we're more inclined to use them to their fullest. The truth is, this is a lot like a gym membership. This is a lot like a nutrition plan. This is a lot like anything where you sign up for it. It has a start and an end date, and then you either get a little bit, some, most, or all out of the program. That's how this thing is too. You can choose to buy it and not use it at all. You can buy it, use it a little bit. You can buy it and use it a lot and use it to its fullest capacity. And you can maximize the prompts that it has in here to help you change and course correct on the behavior, habits, or any sort of trajectory that you're looking to have in your life professionally or personally. So we talked about all these things on Saturday at the class and actually took the time to do them. And I am just so grateful for the self-journal as a product for my own life. I wrote a blog about this a couple weeks ago, sharing how it was gifted to me during a time in my life when I was going through a lot of difficulty. And it has really helped me get certain things going in the right direction and staying in the right direction. And that's carried through, even though, even today, this is my 8th consecutive quarter of using the self-journal, and I love it. So I'm going to be doing this class again. I really want other people to learn how to use this, and I want to be a resource that's supportive and encouraging to not only understand this, but to also maximize the tool. If you have questions, you can either DM me or you can send me an email. Email address will be down in the comments box, and I would really like to help you understand how to adopt a behavior pattern and a habit pattern of utilizing tools that work when you work them. So thank you for watching this. I'm really grateful for your time and your attention, and I'm eager to help you. Thanks.